And you see, many beginners who get into digital marketing or even maybe affiliate marketing, they think they can just drop a link and forget about it and think that people are magically going to click on that link because, hey, it's out there, and just go purchase. But it doesn't work that way. You think you need a huge following or some massive ad campaign for you to sell your first digital product? Nope. That's a lie that's been keeping you stuck. You have everything you need right here on YouTube, even as a beginner. Christy here, and in this video I'm giving you tips on how to promote your digital product even as a beginner, and I promise I'm keeping it simple and easy to follow. As a matter of fact, I've created a simple list for you to follow these steps so that you can have it visually. To save it or print it, you'll be able to access it anytime you want without having to watch my video all over again. It's completely free. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments. I'll pin it in the comments. Make sure to grab that list for free. It'll come in handy when you start promoting your product. And make sure to watch till the end, because I do have some extra bonus tips that are gonna actually tap into the psychology of content creation rather than just the mechanical part of it. You finally created your first digital product after years and months of procrastination. You even listed it, but now comes the most important part. How do you even get people to buy it? Because let me tell you, this is the most important and hardest part, because it's so easy to create the actual product. The hard part is to get to sell it without sounding icky and salesy. These strategies won't cost you a dime, and they won't make you feel sleazy or slimy or pushy. They're gonna help get your product in front of the people who actually want and need it. Let's get right into it. Tip number one, mention your product in a natural manner in your video, because a lot of beginners think that they have to make this huge dramatic sales pitch in order to promote or sell their product, but that's not true. What you need to do is that you need to slip it into your video or into your content as a part of the conversation. Let me give you an example. If you're teaching on how to make money on YouTube without AdSense or before even ever getting monetized by YouTube, you can just say, if you're ready to take the next step and create your first digital product ever as a beginner, go ahead and grab my kit, my starter kit, that's gonna help you out with this process. What would be the best product for you to start as a beginning? It's gonna help give you clarity. I've left a link in the description and in the comment. It's perfect for beginners like you. So that's how I would promote my digital product. In fact, I just did. You could do the same exact thing for your own digital product. Viewers who have already been watching you for a while, especially if you've been sharing your journey with them, just like I have been, already like and trust you because you've been already giving them free information. So it might be just natural for them to just go ahead and give your product a try, especially when it's low tickets. A little bonus tip on this first tip. If you're promoting your product and you're still a beginner, it's not gonna come naturally to you. And chances are, when you're talking in your video, you might very easily forget about it. So make sure to write it as a part of your script. Or if you have just an outline with points, make sure to highlight it. Write that point and highlight it so that you don't forget promoting your product naturally within your video. Tip number two, use pinned comments to highlight your product. Let me explain. Every time you post a video where you're promoting your product, right after you post it, you go in the comment section, type up your comment, and then pin it. So what do you write in that comment? Keep it simple, keep it easy to understand, and as clear as the sun on a sunny day. You just write, ready to start creating your first digital product? Grab my starter kit to help you get started. It's perfect for beginners. As simple as that. This is my case, this is my product. So you apply it to your product. You put it in your own words in a way that makes sense and seems natural. After you post that comment, you go ahead and click on those three dots on the right side and just click on pin, and there you go, it's pinned in your comments. However, don't forget to paste the link for your product, and don't put the link for your store if you have like Stan Store or whatever. Make sure to copy the link for your product. This way, when the client clicks on that link, they go straight to your product. Because if you put the link to your store, they're gonna have to do some extra steps. You're gonna make them work harder. They might lose interest. So keep it simple, keep it easy and accessible. Why does this work? Well, because when you pin a comment, it's gonna stay at the top no matter how many people comment on your video. So it's always gonna be the first comment that people see when they go to read your comments. Now, don't forget, if you ever update your offer, you gotta go back in that video and update your pinned comment as well to match the new offer or to match the update, because you don't wanna confuse anyone. Tip number three, Add whatever link it is you're promoting in the description of your video and in your about page on your YouTube channel. And this is something I got to work on. I keep forgetting. Right now I only have my Stand Store link in my about page, but I got to add the link for my product, but that's okay. YouTube gives you valuable real estate in your video description as well as the about page. So don't waste that. Take advantage of it. Put the link for your product on the very first line of your description on your channel about page and add that link as well. Make sure to use action-driven text such as grab my kit over here if you're a beginner to help you start, or make sure to grab my free checklist over here, it won't cost you a dime. And of course, don't forget to paste that link of your product so that they have something to click on. Let me tell you why this works, because many people, maybe even most people, are not going to go through the description and read all of it. I know I do, especially in videos that interest me, but the average person won't. So if you put it as a first line in the description along with the actual link, chances are they'll see it, whether they go through your description or not. So right there, you have the exposure. And a bonus, keep it simple. Make it clear and easy to understand. Don't use any crazy words. Just say, start here or grab it here. That's it. That's all. Tip number 4, go ahead and create a video dedicated for promoting your product. You know you created a product that solves one particular problem to a particular person, that answers a question to someone. If you know that you created a helpful product, then you should be happy to talk about it because you're actually helping someone with it. You can go ahead and show some screenshots so that those that are interested will have a little visual about it before they go and buy it. You should also explain who your product is for and what problem it's solving. Is it for beginners? Is it for those advanced who are looking to scale? I created my product for beginners to help them decide on the first digital product they want to create, to give them clarity. So be clear and be specific with who your product is for. This will help filter out the people that don't need or want your product. You also want to share why you created your product and how it's going to help them. In my case, I created my starter kit out of my pain, a pain that I had for a long time. I had been wanting to create my first digital product, but I always got stuck on what to create, what exactly to create. I wanted to make sure that I'm creating something that's going to actually help someone, but I never understood or never had the clarity. So my product is going to give you that clarity. It's going to help you narrow it down and determine what is the best product to create as a beginner for your audience. That's why I created this product in particular, because I know that a lot of beginners get stuck in the stage forever and it actually blocks them and stops them from ever starting. And you see many beginners who get into digital marketing or even maybe affiliate marketing, they think they can just drop a link and forget about it and think that people are magically going to click on that link because, hey, it's out there, and just go purchase. But it doesn't work that way. And I learned this the hard way. For a long time, I would do that because I was too shy, too uncomfortable to share and promote my product. I wouldn't talk about them. And then when and if I talked about them, it would be very brief or be very unclear because I don't feel comfortable, or I didn't feel comfortable selling. But now I know better. I finally learned. I learned the hard way. You don't have to waste a year or so in limbo or in confusion land or feeling uncomfortable promoting your product. If you create a product that is useless, then don't create it at all, or just scrap it, delete it, and start over. Improve it. Use ChatGPT to help you if you have an idea. Ask ChatGPT to make your idea more specific. Narrow it more down. Make it more about one problem and make sure that your digital product will solve that actual problem. But remember, it's got to be a problem that your audience has or cares about or even wants to solve. Make sure though that you don't create a 20-30 minute video all about just promoting your product, because then you're going to lose the people, you're going to lose the viewers. No one wants to sit there and hear you talk about a product for 20 minutes without getting any value out of it. I'm bringing up my product in the video as I conversate with you here because I'm using it as an example to teach you how to promote your own product. Let me know, what do you think? Am I doing a good job? Am I missing anything? But hey, I'm not done with my tips yet. Let me know if my tips are helping you, if you find them simple and easy to apply, because this is one thing I want: authenticity and simplicity. I want to make it as simple as possible because I struggled through that. Tip number 5, and this one goes without saying, but I still have to mention it: make sure to answer all your comments. Engage in your comment section. When someone makes a comment or asks you a question in the comment section, make sure to answer it and give a thoughtful response. Don't just answer generic. Don't just say thank you for watching or I don't know, some generic answer. Make sure to give a specific answer so that people see that you're with them, you feel them, you understand them, you're actually here to help them. One thing that I hate so much are those content creators that give the same copy and paste answer. You see, my time is limited, just like your time. If I take the time to not only watch your video, but also comment on it, and all you give me is thank you for watching, or a very short and generic answer, that kind of hurts my feelings. It's offensive. It's gonna make me feel like maybe I'm not gonna wanna comment on your videos anymore. It's not worth my time. When someone leaves you a thoughtful comment, please take the time and give them back a thoughtful reply. Tip number 6, you can go in your older videos and add a promo of your product in there. I haven't done that yet, but I'm considering it. I might just film a short promo, like less than a minute promo, to prompt people to go and grab my starter kit. And I would add that to this current playlist that you're watching right now, because right now this is my 5th video on my playlist. So it will be a good place to insert that. Tip number 7, you could actually use YouTube Shorts to promote your product. That's not something that I've done. I do plan on repurposing my long form videos into shorts here and there. I'm not there yet. That's okay. I've been doing so much. I don't want to be chasing shiny objects again like I did before. I've learned from my mistakes. So one thing at a time, but that's something you could do if you're already creating shorts anyway. Tip number 8, you could and actually should create a community post announcing the launch of your product and maybe even promoting it every couple of days in your community. Now, mind you, as beginners, as very small YouTube channels who don't usually use their community posts as much, just like me, I always say I want to post on my community, but I don't get to do it as often as I want to. So your posts might not even get seen much, but that's okay. You know what? Do it anyway. Try to make it a point to do that. You have nothing to lose. So why would that work? Because many subscribers might not even watch all of your videos. They might not even get notifications, but your community post might just pop up on their feed and they might decide to read it. And there you go, more exposure. Tip number 10, go ahead and create a freebie that leads to your paid product. Now, I didn't start off by creating a freebie because my product is only $1, so it's almost free. It's like, at this point at least, it's like almost the price of a coffee. Actually, less than the price of a coffee, but it suddenly clicked out of nowhere. Why don't I create a freebie that is a checklist that lists all the tips that I just gave you in this video to help you promote your products as beginners, or maybe even more further down the line. Drop the link for in the description as well as in the comments. You can go ahead and click on it. It's completely free. You won't have to pay a penny for it. I have to say something here. I know that we shouldn't usually have more than one call to action in a video. So when you're promoting your paid product, ideally you shouldn't promote any other product with it. But you know what? I'm being spontaneous, and like I said, I'm taking you through this journey, so I'm learning as I go. And the idea just occurred to me and I thought it was a great idea. And this is why in this video, I'm going to be putting 2 links, one for my freebie, the checklist that's going to help you promote your video, and another one for my actual paid product, my starter kit that will help you get clarity to determine what would be a good first product to create for your audience. So forgive me if I have 2 links. I don't want to confuse you or overwhelm you, but hey, this is another thing I'm trying. Either it works or it doesn't. And either ways, it's okay. Hey, you're still here. You've earned your bonus points. I promised you at the beginning, I'm going to give you bonus points that have to do a little bit with the psychology of creating content. The first bonus point has to do with your presence on camera. When you're talking on camera, it's a little hard to be natural and not boring, because you sit here, you feel like you're talking to yourself. The best thing to do is to think of one person in particular and keep that person in your mind and imagine like you're talking to that person. Give him or her a name as well. You can call her Jessica, you can call him Michael, I don't know. Think of them every time you're filming and address them. And that person has to be your avatar, which means your ideal audience, the person whose problem you are solving. So this way it makes it easier to sit here and have a conversation, not just go giving tips or steps or whatever, not sounding robotic and boring. Another tip is don't speak with the same tone throughout your whole video. Maybe sometimes you can speak slower, other times faster. Sometimes you can speak with a lower voice, other times speak louder. Wake up your viewers so they don't get bored. When I was in university, I had this teacher who was teaching chemistry, and he was super boring, speaking with a low voice throughout an hour, hour and a half. Same tone, oh Lord, it was impossible to stay awake. Whereas I had a physics teacher, and I hate physics. I hated physics. But because she was fun, she would speak loud and she would like surprise us sometimes with her tone. She'd say, hey, if she feels like someone is dozing off or chit-chatting while she's talking, and she'd wake us up. It'll keep your viewers more engaged, all right? It'll keep them awake, prevent them from scrolling away, which will increase your watch time. Another tip is, use your hands. Use your hands to express yourself. Believe it or not, I've noticed that when I talk with my hands, it just makes it more interesting. It keeps me more awake, more engaged myself, and it feels more interesting for me. So use your hands as a part of your body language, especially when you're doing talking heads. It could get very boring very fast. So using your hands could keep people more engaged. Another tip, try to go deeper with your content. Don't just give shallow tips or something that you've heard everywhere. Use your story, use your experiences to make your content deeper.